brand that we know and love here at QVC for the last 15 years has been whitening your teeth.
Correct.
But you've been working for the last 4 years to bring us a treatment to actually get rid of stinky breath.
That's right.
Not masking it, not covering it up. This has previously sold out on this show just this year, and today we're bringing it back to you at a sale price. 4 payments of $8.75. This is a 6-month supply, you were telling me?
It's a long-lasting bottle. Big bottle, yes. So just like you said, we've been coming into your house for all these years to give you the brighter, whiter smile. We want to take care of the inside of your mouth. So this, again, this is not a mouthwash that you're going to find over the counter. This is a treatment rinse. It took us 4 years to come up with this formula. So in our mouth, there's hundreds of bacterial species that break down. They come out into these volatile sulfur compounds.
Yes.
And what this is going to reduce those volatile sulfur compounds, those VCSs, for up to 12 hours, so giving you clinically proven fresher breath, up to 12 hours.
12 hours of fresh breath.
Yes, with reduced bad breath levels for up to 12 hours. So just like Alberto is doing, you take a little bit, 15 millimeters of this cup, which is included. You rinse with it for 30 seconds, then gargle for about 5 seconds, and up to 12 hours of fresh breath, not like you're going to find over the drugstore with the mouthwash.
I'm going to do the rinse, but I want you to know I don't have stinky breath right now.
Okay. That's why, because you just used it.
614-295 is your item number. 12 hours of great breath. You know, that's basically an entire day at the office, an entire day when you're, like, the holidays.
It is, yes. So you can see he's going to be rinsing with it. It's minty, it's cool, it's refreshing, it tastes delicious, it takes 30 seconds. But again, after you use it, you can eat and drink what you want, but clinically measured reduction of bad breath for 12 hours. You know, a lot of us have bad breath from not only just the foods that we're eating and drinking, but it could be from diet. It could be from medicines, autoimmune disease, periodontal disease. It could medications. It could be from not your fault. But we have an animation that's going to show you exactly how this works.
Wait, what a feeling!
Isn't it amazing?
Right? It's so refreshing. And what's really nice is, like, I didn't feel like a sting, like an alcohol sting or anything like that.
Because it's alcohol-free, so no stinging.
Nice.
It's smooth. And again, this is not something you're going to find at the drugstore.
So here's what it's doing.
Yeah, so according to the National Institute of Dental Research, approximately 64 million Americans suffer from halitosis or bad breath over the course of their life. And what causes that? Those volatile sulfur compounds. They're known to be responsible for that. So what we have a combination of zinc, chlorine dioxide, baking soda. It took us 4 years to come up with this formula. What that's doing, it's going to the source of the bad breath. You rinse for 30 seconds, then gargle for about 5 seconds in the back of your throat. And what it's giving you is clinically removed bad breath for 12 hours. And this is QVC Clean Beauty, so we're alcohol-free, paraben-free, sugar-free. So again, you're getting that smooth and not burning sensation.
You know, it's not the first time that I've heard of like a 12-hour breath freshener, but this is the first time that I've heard of one that's clean beauty, that's alcohol-free.
One step.
Developed by a company of dentists and people who you've trusted for years and years to whiten your teeth. Today we have it for you. By the way, yes, in one step, 30 seconds of a rinse. Here's what I'll tell you. Try this out and see the difference for yourself. There's weddings, graduations, all these different summer events. Families kind of staying in homes together, like for the summer, like renting beach houses. $8.75 gets it home on Easy Pay. You know, we have Easy Pay every single day at QVC, but today you get 4 easy monthly payments on this. Today's your day to give it a try. Here's what I will tell you. This is the size that you pay for at Smileactves' own website. This size that you're seeing here in our store is exclusive to us. They only do this super size for us, where you're getting double the amount, a full 6-month supply, a 614-295. Now, we've got a lot of people picking this up. We don't have a lot to go around, though. Fewer than 2,700 left in our inventory, but they are going quickly. Check out your shopping cart. Is there anybody in the family that can't use this?
No, everyone can use this. Now, again, in our study, so people came in, we measured their volatile sulfur compounds. They were high. Then they rinsed with this. They were super low. They went about their day for 12 hours. They had tuna fish. They had garlic. They had coffee. They came back 12 hours later. We measured again those volatile sulfur compounds, and they remained low for 12 hours.
You know, bad breath is actually a chronic thing for many people. Over 1,000 orders placed, fewer than 2,100 orders now remain, or 2,100 units now remain. So if you want this, really, this is going very quickly. whether it's, you know, a younger person,
Yes.
you know, somebody in their 20s, 30s, 40s, it's not about your age.
No, and it's like I said, it's obviously from poor oral hygiene and diet, but it could be from medications you're taking. It could be from an autoimmune disease. You might be sick. It's from all these things. These sulfur compounds are building up in your mouth every single day. If you just get a mouthwash over the counter, that's going to temporarily have a minty taste and mask it. This has a minty taste, but combined with that zinc, baking soda, sodium chloride, that is proven to reduce those sulfur compounds, so you're getting that fresh breath for 12
And
hours.
I will tell you, I have used other brands
Yes.
of 12-hour breath
Rinses.
freshening, and they hurt.
Yes.
And by the way, if you do them like more than once in a row, like
Yes.
like they can actually leave blisters
They
and things in your
can,
mouth.
yeah. So this is alcohol-free. You're not going to get that drying. It's soothing. It tastes minty, a delicious taste. And if you use it twice a day, you're getting 24 hours. So use
Wow.
it in the morning and then use it again right before you go to bed.
I don't think this is going to last. Here's what's going on. A 614-295, the last time that we had it on Friday Night Beauty, it did sell out. Today we have it back for you at a 4 easy monthly payment plan of $8.75. We have fewer than, Brian, I think you were telling me fewer than, well, we started with over 3,000. We have 1,700 remaining. We have over 800 people on the phone lines and 25,000 people shopping on QVC.com, and there's no auto delivery, stock up. You know, it's a 6-month supply for
Yes.
one person, but if it's you and the spouse, if it's you and the
Yes,
kids,
yes,
if
you
there's
just
other
leave it
people
on
in
the
house,
countertop.
maybe you're picking up more than one. Sandra,
Do you
I
want
don't
to
know
try
if
it,
you've
Sandra?
used this before.
Okay, yes, I'm going to give you a little bit.
Fabulous.
Okay, so I think it's worth it just for the insurance policy.
Yes.
I think we've all been someplace and you're chatting, but you're
And you're
secretly
like,
thinking
I
like,
wanna walk
hope
away.
my breath doesn't smell.
Yes.
Or the worst is when you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I just had coffee.
Right.
And they're like, I don't smell it. And you're like, maybe they
Right.
just smell it and they're being nice. Okay, so do I rinse and then spit?
Yeah, so you're going to rinse for 30
30
seconds and then
seconds.
gargle for like a few
Okay.
seconds and then spit. And don't have
Okay.
any water and
Let
then
me-
just go
okay.
I
about
have
your
a little
day.
cup. I
Oh,
have a little
thank
cup
you.
over here.
Yes.
Okay, I
And
need
you
like
know
a,
what?
I need a
Put it on the
spittoon.
I
Yes,
always
exactly.
say your smile and your teeth are the first thing that people notice. But if you're speaking to them and you have bad breath, that's the first thing that
Well,
you're
how
going to
many
notice.
times have you been, you know, on a plane?
Yes.
My mother and
Yeah.
father tell me this all about
Yeah.
all the time
Right.
about people in church.
Yes.
You're sitting next to somebody in the pews,
Okay.
and like, you know, there
First
you
of
go.
all, my mouth feels super clean.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't burn, you know, like some of
No.
those mouthwashes with the
Yes,
alcohol kind of
yes,
burn.
'cause it's treatment rinse, it's not a
and,
mouthwash. Yep.
Dear sweet Haley from coming up with First Aid Beauty is probably really going to thank you.
Okay,
Because
yes.
we're going to stand really close
Yay.
and now I'll be fine. So now that I've done this, I'm offense-free.
Yes, you are for
12
up
hours.
to 12 hours. And you're not going to find that with a mouthwash.
I have
With
a
a mouthwash,
question.
it's a little minty, but that's it.
So, okay, let's say I take this at night and then go to bed. Will I still have okay breath in the
You
morning?
will. You will have still okay
That's
breath,
awesome.
which is amazing. Your husband, your wife, you know, everyone,
Oh my
your children
gosh.
will be happy.
No morning breath?
I might be kissing my hubby in the
I know,
morning instead
right.
of saying, wait, I got to brush my teeth
Or
first.
maybe you don't want to take it before you go to bed. If you don't want to kiss your hubby in the morning.
No, because I'm always like, I have to brush my teeth. I have to
Right.
brush-
Yeah, no, it's true,
So,
right? So
yes.
many people,
Wow, that's really, okay, I'm going to take this away
Yes,
because that's
all right.
not nice
It's
to
okay.
sit there.
yes.
Thank you.
And
You
it
were
comes with this little cup, so you have this measuring cup with
Fewer
you.
than 1,200 remaining.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just joining us and you're wondering why we're so giddy, it's because we actually have a solution to the problem that plagues,
Yes.
I want to say like 99% of people. We've all experienced at some point a moment when you have bad breath.
Absolutely, and
Here's
you
the
can
best
feel it.
part about this. What you said earlier is the thing for me. You can use this. You can still eat your tuna fish. You can still drink your coffee.
Yep.
It still will prevent the bad breath within that 12
It
hours.
will. We did a study and clinically proven reduced levels of those VCSs for 12 hours.
Wow.
Clinically proven freshened breath for 12
That's
hours.
huge.
And clinically proven reduced bad breath for 12 hours. You are not going to find that with your over-the-counter mouthwashes. You need this treatment rinse. And again, this is how it works. According to the National Institute of Dental Research, approximately 64 million Americans suffer from halitosis, bad breath, at some point in our lives.
Wow.
And what's responsible for those bad breath is those VCSs. They build up in your mouth every single day as the proteins break down in your mouth. But we have zinc, chlorine dioxide, baking soda, this formula that took us 4 years to come up with. That's going to give you fresher breath, get rid of those volatile sulfur compounds for up to 12 hours.
Wow.
And again, we're QVC clean beauty, so we're alcohol-free, saccharin-free, paraben-free, artificial color-free, sodium lauryl sulfate-free, so that's gonna not be burning, no stinging, and soothing.
Fewer than 900 remain. We started with 3,000. Here's what's going on. If you want this, now is your chance to check out of your shopping
So
cart.
in this study, 100%, every single person had clinically measured reduction of bad breath for up to 12 hours after just one use. So if you use it twice a day, that's 24 hours. In a consumer perception survey, 96% agreed that their breath felt fresh 12 hours
feeling is so good.
after one use. 96% agreed that their breath smelled fresh for 12 hours after a single use. And 100% agreed that they would add Breath Restore Oral Rinse to their oral care routine. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, the feeling is great.
Yes.
You know, like when you do have bad breath, you do feel it.
You do, yes.
Here's what I will tell you. If you go to Smileactives' website, this is what you're going to pay for. You're going to pay for half the size. Here, we're giving you the super size, double the amount.
6 month supply.
At a sale price, $34.98, 4 payments of $875. We have fewer than 800 remaining, but we have a lot of people on our phone lines. How many? We have 700 people on the phone lines.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do the math, and people are buying more than one.
Right.
And it makes a lot of sense. Pick it up for yourself tonight and get it. In fact, I'm going to run and see if I can check out on QVC.com really quick. A 614-295 is your item number to get this home and try it out for yourself. It will sell out most likely again, just like last time. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You got to bring this sooner.
Yes, I know. You know what? We want,
It's
we
taken
want to
like
give
4
you
months.
the best smile outside and the best smile inside, and that's what we're all about here.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Dr.
you,
Watts.
Alberti.
Always a pleasure to have you on the show. All right, a 614-295 is your item number. Check out of your shopping cart because that is not going to last. Okay, so if you were watching Friday, we had the launch of my collaboration with J brand, you know, the jewelry brand here at QVC. We had my